Hey everybody, welcome to a new video, and of course today, as you see in the title, we're doing another pickups. Alright guys, Radical Reggie back at you, and wanted to show you some quick pickups. These are things I've actually got a couple months ago. And the first thing I want to start off with is Omega Boost. Omega Boost is a mech shooting game. Kind of feels like it's hard to describe it. Think about Star Fox. It's like a Star Fox type game, but you're like a robot, and it's really fast paced. Man, this is one of those games that actually pushes the PS1 probably to its limits. Man, it's done by the same people who done. They brought you the Gran Turismo series. It's just really unique game. And one thing it really attracted me to it is it has FMV scenes in it, which is, well, at least the intro, at least from what I've seen. But a true hidden gem, I think. I don't hear a lot of people talking about this game, so I know the game is pretty short. That was a complaint about it, but still, if a game is short and sweet, that's all right. It's just a lot of fun, just a lot of stuff going on. Just definitely, if you see this game out there, definitely give it a go. You won't regret it. All right, so you're gonna laugh at me with this next one. I actually bought a game. I forgot what it. Oh yeah, well, it was a Batman. No, it was Injustice. Gods Among Us for the PS4, and I hope I'm telling the story right, because I think this is where the game came out of that case. But when I bought the game, it had Resident Evil 3 in there as well as the other game, so I got two games for the price of one, which the Injustice one thing I got for like $5. So this is my fourth copy of Resident Evil 3, and the reason I have so many copies is because Resident Evil 3 is my favorite in the series. I've talked about it on my channel quite a bit. I have the greatest hits version, the Dino Crisis version with the demo, and then the regular just Resident Evil 3 version. Now I have the single disc version. I love that game. Definitely my favorite Resident Evil game of all time. It's really fast paced. There's a lot of good story in it, because you're really in that game. I think it has the best ending out of all the Resident Evil games. You really have a sense of escape in that game. Like, you really feel like you're getting out of Raccoon City. It's a race against time. It's just very entertaining, except when you get to that water puzzle. Screw that puzzle, man. But anyways, besides that, just a really fast-paced Resident Evil game, and that's what the series actually really needed. I consider Resident Evil 2 the best in the series, just hands down. But my favorite is actually Resident Evil 3. And some of you guys, if you've seen the ending to the game, you guys will know what I'm talking about. The ending theme was the news report in the ending was great, and then also the ending theme just really kind of just set things off. And then you had the epilogues, but the epilogues were kind of BS to open, because there was 8 of them, and you had to beat the game 8 times to open all of them. I think I opened all of them, and I didn't realize that there was a Game Shark code out there where I could freaking use that to kind of help me out instead of like beating the game 8 times. But anyways, Resident Evil 3 for you. Next game here. This one is Big League Slugger Baseball. Now, I'm not really into sports games, but something like this is very simplistic, just the basics and everything. It's kind of like a fun arcade baseball game. It's with little league kids and everything, so it kind of reminds me, if you guys have played Bad News Baseball, it kind of gave me that vibe for it. But the game only goes for like, I want to say, it's Age Tech, and it's like, it came out in 2003, so definitely late in the life cycle of the PlayStation 1 system. I want to say a copy would probably go for like $5 to $10. Definitely worth it. I think it's a really cool game. But those of you who might have played it in the comment section, let me know what you guys think. So some of you may know about the Neo Geo Pocket system, Pocket Color. It was a portable system that kind of failed back in the late 90s, but really awesome system. I was actually sent some empty cases for the games for it. These are the PAL cases, which I'm going to show you with the games. But having these cases inspired me to kind of look for the games to put inside of them. So at my local game store, Super Smash Games, I found King of the Fighters R2 for the system. Now, This is probably the basic fighting game you usually get for the Neo Geo Pocket Color system. That or Match of the Millennium, which is a really good game. Most all the fighting games on the system are actually really good, so it doesn't really matter what you get. But most of you guys probably have this one. And what I really like about this one, besides the gameplay and everything, but the European countries, they got like the nice cases, like the snap cases for them. I thought this was great. This has the little Neo Geo SNK sign on it and everything. This was very professional. And with America, we got the cardboard, man. They really cheap out on Americans, man, because they feel like we'll buy anything, man. So, but anyways, very good game. Definitely try it out, guys, if you have the chance. Next one, Neo Geo Pocket Color game, Metal Slug First Mission. Now, first thing I want to say about Metal Slug First Mission is it's not the best Metal Slug game, but it does have the Metal Slug formula. I actually like the second mission game better, but this one's good too. I just like I keep comparing it to the second game. I'm trying not to, but if you see it out there and you're a Neo Geo collector, definitely pick it up. Don't pass it up. It is a Metal Slug game. It is fun. It's just the controls are a little bit different too because there's like less controls and everything, but. I can't remember exactly how the controls controlled in the first game because I haven't played it in a while, but still, I still remember I got used to it and it was a solid game. So Metal Slug First Mission, yeah, definitely check it out. Well, yeah, check it out, man, if you can find a copy of it. All right, so the next game here is, I would say, a hidden gem shoot 'em up game. I know a lot of people hate when I say hidden gem, but too bad. That's the way it goes. But anyways, this game, by looking at the cover, you wouldn't think of anything of it. You know, it's still a budget title to this day, and I don't hear a lot of people talking about it. The game actually reminds me a lot of Einhander for the PS1, except in this game, when you get killed, you don't have to start at a checkpoint. You start right at the spot you died at, and that is Shooter Space Shot. This is a horizontal shooter that came out late in the PlayStation life cycle, and it is a lot of fun actually. Just a lot of things going on the screen, lots of story going on for a shoot 'em up. So if you like story, you definitely check it out. But the cutscenes look pretty messed up. I'm not even going to show them in the video, but you know, it's like ugh. But besides that, it has tight gameplay. It's a really fun game. I like the way you're set up to where you shoot things. Like you have these little two, I'll call them options, and they kind of shoot. They're like they go direct. They shoot around you depending on your position. So if you go forward, they kind of like go behind you and shoot things behind you. And if you go if you're right in the middle, they'll shoot on the top and down. It's really unique how you could kind of like shoot all the enemies on your screen and everything. And it has a lot of cool boss battles as well. So this game will run you probably at the most $10, most likely less. But if you see it out there, I'm telling you guys, you'll want to try to pick this one up, man. It's a solid game. All right, so recently, you guys know I picked up the Miss Pac-Man My Arcade, and I wanted to show it off in this video again. I'm a fan of the Pac-Man series, and I like these things more as a novelty. I mean, to be honest with these little mini arcades, if you play them, you're probably not going to play them longer than maybe 5 minutes, to be honest with you. And unless there was options that kind of change the settings on these games. I mean, I always felt like Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, they're just too slow. They should be faster than they are in these games. But other than that, though, it's still a cool novelty. The My Arcades are, like I said, you're not gonna like buy them to play them. They're just more of novelties to remind you of the good old days of arcades and everything. So if you see one for a good price, you might want to add it to your collection, just as a novelty. And the last game I want to show you guys is something is very dear to my heart. Not this version of it though, but you guys do know I'm actually rebuilding the N64 collection again, so I had to pick this one up, and that is Mega Man 64, which is actually a port of the Mega Man Legends series. Now, here's the funny thing. So back in the day, my cousin was really wanting me to play Mega Man Legends. I was like, man, get this out of here. I don't want to play this. This is weird. And the funny thing is, I actually decided to play Mega Man Legends 2 because my buddy Anthony came over. We were looking for a game to buy at Target to play. I said, let's get this Mega Man Legends game, man. We'll try that. And as soon as that game started, man, the production value of how the intro was kind of like an anime movie. I was like, man, this is interesting. Like the whole thing. Well, I'm going into the second game, but anyways, after I played that game and beat it, I loved it. I said, you know what? Let me go back and play the first one, and I really enjoyed the first one I kind of like put my bias aside and just like, and it really thought the first one was great too. So I went back and played Mega Man 64. I mean, now this is what you would play if you didn't have the option to play the one on the PlayStation system. I think it's decent. They could have did a better job with it. I feel like it was rushed. I mean, they could have did more with this one. It could have kind of used the N64's expansion pack, but you know. But anyways, so Mega Man 64, I don't want to crap on it. It's still somewhat of a solid game if you don't have a way to play the Legends series. So, yeah. All right, guys. So that's all I have for the short pickups video. I'm trying to do more pickups on my channel and keep you guys laced up with what I've been getting lately. I kind of been falling behind, but I have one more. Well, I actually have like 2-3 videos on my channel I haven't put out yet that you guys will see of pickups. But I just want to kind of get them out there and everything, and let you guys see what I got. So, anyways, guys, let me know what you think of the video in the comments and everything, and some of the games or whatnot, and all that good stuff. So, thanks for watching, Radical Reggie, and I will see you later.